Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Baldur's Gate. Yes. Baldur's Gate, yes. Been enjoying this a lot, so it's very fun. Looking forward to... I don't know, looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting deeper into it, really, to be honest with you. I'm not at the forge yet, no. In a moment. Let's continue. We actually lost a fight against the drow guy and all the Druga down here. They wouldn't let me use any of Karlach's abilities though, other than just basic attacks, so I couldn't even get multiple hits in against multiple enemies. Just wouldn't let me do anything, so it's kind of tricky. I don't know why she was locked out from her abilities. It would let me select them, it would let me work out where they're gonna go, but then just wouldn't let me actually just do them. So what we're gonna do is, hopefully, we also had Gale with us, so internet's too fucked up for the stream, but I'll warn you quickly, when you use special giant forge hammer, you have to get everything right because you have limited attempts. That's fair. We can always save it beforehand, right? Then you have unlimited attempts.
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move.
Failing attempts still count as a made attempt and damage the forge. I suggest you look up a guide for how to work so you don't get locked out of using it. I'll just save before we use it.
Not the most sophisticated way of getting what you want from someone, is it?
Move, Hoon! I don't have time for Drugnan outsiders.
Dead.
Yeah.
Drugnan dick. Figured I could count on him. Lesson damn well learned. Now move. I've got no time for...
The parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle. You hear no thoughts or memories, just an echo of scars that never healed.
That's fair. I don't usually like looking anything up. I'll be honest with you, I don't mind trial and erroring it a few times.
Tunnels collapsed. Trapped true
If there's a way of working your way through it,
there with poisoned
I'll
geezers.
work it out.
We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads.
How did he get trapped? Yeah.
That's so.
Good idea.
Get back! One spark and it'll blow.
Blast the thing to bits!
Right.
Baldur, can you hear me? Baldur!
I don't know what we're doing.
Finally. Worthless slaves. Your incompetence has been my ruin.
Does not. Do you care for the weak, true soul?
We've already been through this talking before.
Most curious.
Said I act on orders of the Absolute. He just says so do I. So I might go with a different thing.
The Absolute demands their slaughter. Yet, here you stand, in bold defiance. A test, yes, you must be. The Absolute bade you to try Nir's faith. Thryn, carve out her heart and serve it to the Rothe. If she indeed is a true soul, let the Absolute save her. The Absolute guides my hand.
That's
You've
basically
chosen
the
a
same
battle
outcome.
you cannot win. Dwegar, this true soul has betrayed us. Let her blood prove your devotion.
Right. The first thing we should do really is probably... There's a guide right here in between us. That doesn't help, does it? Right, let's see if our cleave is going to work this time. Our abilities work this time. She's not doing as much damage as she was yesterday. No. We're on Tactician. I thought I'd put it on Custom. The only thing I don't like about the hardest difficulty is the one save file, because it doesn't let you load it whenever you feel like you need to load your game. You have to keep playing until you lose and then reload from that, but it also doesn't save often enough for my liking, to be honest with you, because we tried on a secondary game with it, and I feel like that's the only real difference between the hardest difficulty and the one we've set up, so I think we'll be alright. But it's technically Tactician difficulty. Okay, we get.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Nice work, dude. Much better. Fireball! That's an innocent. I usually start by taking a bonus, like a speed up potion. I think we'll not worry too much about it this time. Ow. I like how Shadowheart just rolled like a 1 on her initiative. I love it. This one's a good one. No. Okay, that's fine. Like, if she... We've only fireballed this woman. She's nearly dead. He should be done. Ow. The fuck is this all about? Probably end up losing this fight a few times, to be honest with you. They do hit too hard. We did way better in our first attempt through this. They like mind controlled 2 of our people on turn 1. See? No. What the fuck is that all about? What the hell's going on? Like, I don't even get a turn. All my people are just healing their people. That's all they're doing. Like, Karlach just fucking murdered Astarion. Literally the only person who can hit him. It's my own person. Oh god. It's not going very well, is it? Right. We've lost the fight anyway. All my people are mind controlled. And 2 people are just dead turn 1. They didn't even get anywhere near that good. This is what I find when you reload these fights. We didn't necessarily reload the fight because we went and did some other stuff before we came back to it. But it's like, when you reload a fight, it's always what happens.
Back on your feet or I'll bite your tongue. You better hope your little tricks didn't harm the true soul. Careful,
I don't even understand. We haven't even been in a fight. Why am I not at full health? Hi.
Let's get on with it.
Let's get going.
move it!
Fuck! Heat up some... Move!
Right.
I don't have time for dead. Now move.
The parasite.
I'm trying to skip through, but I don't want...
He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers.
I don't
We
want
can
to
get him out
do
sooner.
a
It's
different
both our
thing. Like,
heads.
see, if you keep tapping X, you give her the boots. Don't want to give her the boots back. But I guess you would get them back once you kill her anyway.
That's so. The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a Rothaean heat.
Here goes nothing.
Get out of the way!
One spark and it'll blow.
Blast the thing to bits!
Baldur, can you hear me? Baldur!
Finally.
Right.
Does not. You care for the weak true soul. And so,
This is what I said the
if
first
she
time.
indeed is a true soul, let the Absolute save her.
That's what I did last time. Right. Karlach. Can't gain advantage because... Oh well. They all rolled high initiative this time, so it's not so bad. Need to make a corpse. So I can resurrect it as a zombie.
Survival is all that matters.
Right. About nearly 20 damage to him. Oh my god. I don't really have any skills. Use Misty Step. Jump up here. There you go. They're all like miles away from my people now, so they can't all just get involved super easily. They gotta run and move like. Done. Right. Right. It's a little bit better. Since they're not really like... Oh, this Karlach can just boot this guy off this ladder now, can't she? What the fuck? Save that twice now. Ugh. It says item or creature. Did they like patch out picking people up? Do you, like, surely I can pick up one of these tiny little people and throw them, right? Surely, like, there's no chance in hell they're gonna stop me from doing this. Push is a secondary.
Eat it.
Get a second action, right? Yeah, I can still use my push. Why did it fucking always fail? How did he nearly knock me off this ledge from all the way over here? And like, she never passes that. It's like an athletics. How is it athletics pushing someone? Don't understand. Fails that roll every time. I just want to do something funny. Like, she just fails to do anything worthwhile all the time.
You're mine.
Right, you done. Well... I don't know which one's the stronger. Is this one stronger? Let's take a level 3 one. Why is she moving to cast a spell? What the fuck, like? You don't need to move to cast your spell. Fucking dumb bitch. I'm gonna spend a turn equipping my weapon again, but... That was a decent heal, actually. And she won't be able to,
Nothing important is ever easy.
Go for this. Fair enough. It's fucking... like every single time we do a second action, it misses. Why do I bother?
I'm not going to last much longer.
Coerced.
Close at hand.
Can't even kill anything now. Can't even kill anything. Every single time. Like I've not actually had to refight anything in the main game so far. But every single time in my secondary one, it made me fight another fight for a second time. I would always constantly get my ass handed to me all the time. I'm not sure what we can do. It's too many of them. It's not enough of us. I tell you what I could do actually. Fucking this mind control bollocks. I tell you what. Fucking mind control bollocks. Fucking making my people throw their potions at them all the time. Fucking healing them. Dog shit. Right, I don't know. We can set this up to like instantly win, right? I just throw down all my exploding barrels everywhere that I've been collecting, and we just like start the fight. Fireball in the middle of all of it, blows every single one of them to pieces immediately, and we're done. And we're done. Don't think we need to really worry too much about it.
Oh, that put the wind back in my sails.
Literally yesterday when we played this for the first time, we had like 4 people left to kill when they finally took us over, and like they kept trying to mind control my main character, who would keep resisting it, but they're ignoring my main character when it comes to that type of stuff now. They're just going for Karlach because she'll fail it. She'll fail it every time. This is what it does. Like, I don't understand, right? It clearly, surely can't know that we've tried this fight before, because it's reloaded a previous save. Unless it does. and then it's like learning. Crazy, isn't it? It's a crazy concept that it learns from the previous fight that doesn't exist and plays better, but every time you replay a fight, it always goes way worse, a lot faster than it did the first time through. But got this.
What's cooking?
It's not my fault. The game wants me to do this. This is probably how we get through every fight in the game. I'll be honest with you. It's probably how we get through every fight in the game. There, how about? Right, we don't actually have as many barrels as we would like, to be honest, but it's all the barrels. All you gotta do is drop them all down next to people. Right, two of them start right here in the middle, right? Like three of them. So like three of them start here in the middle. Where's it there?
That goes for novices too.
One of them starts here as well. What do you mean too far? Move! You got fucking legs!
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a rothe in heat.
Right.
Back on your feet or I'll bite your toes off one by one.
No time to dally.
Right.
Stop digging again, and I'll bleed you dry! Fuck my shitheads!
I want to place it in a place where they'll blast them off the top. I feel like if I put it like here.
I'll peel your balls from the potatoes if you don't move. And you better hope that's the worst of it.
Somebody comes and stands here, don't they? You should throw her into the abyss.
This mess.
Do you mean throw her? Like, it, like, Karlach can't manhandle anyone. She fails at everything. She cannot pick up people. She cannot throw people. She cannot do nothing like that. Everyone else is a mage, so they're not strong enough to do it.
Remember, things could always get worse for you.
The slowest of the lot is getting tossed to a rope in heat.
It was one of the guys stands here, right? And then right, the more hurt they are, the more likelihood you'll be able to throw them. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just be able to fireball a bunch of people. It's gonna fireball these barrels and just destroy them. Starion, stand here. Karlach. Huh? What's this barrel? What barrel? Why do you have a barrel? Who's holding a barrel? Don't know what barrel she was supposedly going to put down. Let's stand her over here, maybe.
The slowest of
Time to rest.
getting tossed to a rope in heat. Faster! Heat up! Move, Hoon! I
Just
don't
need
have
them-
time for dead.
Need to work
Now
out how
move,
we can kill
A truce. Glad you're
some of these
stuck in there
people.
with poisoned geezers. We don't get 'em
Like I
all
said, the
sudden.
first
It's
time we
above
did
our
this
heads.
yesterday, like it went way better than anyone we've done so far today.
That's so.
I tried gathering all the enemies together to blow them all up once with explosives. You can do this with the illusion focus. I forgot what it's called. I don't know, mate. I really don't like magic. I've got a team full of mages. I can't stand magic. I hate it. I hate magic so much. Oh god. I hate how short range it is. I hate concentration. I don't like any of it. Like, honestly. Don't like any of it.
First step is the hardest.
Out of the way!
One spark and it'll blow.
Blast the thing to bits! Baldur, can you hear me? Baldur!
You care for the weak, true soul.
You do this, it's just faster.
If she indeed is a true...
Alright, so Karlach gets to go first. She doesn't have any fire magic. You'd think like a girl that can burst into flames might have some fire magic, but apparently not. Starion. What do I need to do? Let's go here.
Ooh, fun.
There's 5 of them standing there. Actually, there was a little goblin. No, that's actually one of the Dvugger. Mindmaster Fona is nearly dead.
Let's play.
He's on fire, he might burn to death, so that's one less person that can use mind control. 2 people nearly died from that. Actually 3 people nearly, like, completely died from that. So it should be pretty close. Coerce. Look, she's just mind controlled again. That guy moved out from that barrel. I'd say the only thing that makes the game difficult is that all the enemies now have 2 attacks each. They get 2 action points and all that. I'm still restricted to having 1. I need to heal, so heal a stun. It's wiped. It's wiped immediately. What the fuck, game? How is she getting free throwing attacks to heal this fucking... Why is it now my turn after she's used all this shit up? I get to move her, but all of her actions are taken up by this bullshit mind control bollocks that they never even fucking did the first time I fought in this fight, like... Oh god, so fucking annoying. Why even give me the option of having a turn? Like, just to fucking rub it in my face like, here you go! What do you want her to do? I wanted to do fuck all, because she can't do fuck all, thanks. Starion, dude, you're like, really not helping either. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't cast magic out of a cloud of darkness though, can I? They just demolished me turn 1. I just don't understand. What is the point? We could just go somewhere else and level up again. I don't know. I don't. They got like 2 main actions, a bonus action, and their movement. I got like still just 1. I don't even understand. I'm gonna assume they're like way higher level than me, but they're probably not. I don't know. I don't know. Just mind controlling everyone all the time. Just honestly, that's the worst part of it. I can't even get through a turn. I can't even get through a turn. I don't know. I don't know. Like, honestly, like, the fight yesterday went way better. Went way better. Took them like 4 turns before they killed anyone. when we fought this the first time. It's a strong fight, obviously. I don't need to be here. I don't need to do this right now. I wanted to do the... I wanted to do the save the gnomes before I went back and spoke to the other guy, though. So I guess we'll just go back and do some of the other stuff. Yeah, the Sovereign, that's it. Go back and talk to the Sovereign. Was there somewhere else we could go? Have we explored everywhere? There's a pathway here that could lead around somewhere. I understand what you're saying.
You stare into the eye. Your reflection stares back.
Hey, what? My insight failed. The last time we spoke to this, our insight didn't fail. We interacted with the thing that's watching us from the other side. But our insight failed. So everything is worse. First time we interacted with that, our insight passed. And it let us delve deeper into it and see the eyes peering back at us, right? Let's go back.
The boat beckons you aboard.
We're not far off leveling up again. I have no idea why we have such a hard time with fights if we ever have to do it a second time. Don't understand why it can go so badly when it went so well the first time. Like, we eventually got, like, overpowered. Yeah, that's true. But we nearly killed the drow guy. And there was only like 3 half dead, no, less than half, like more than half dead people left, other than the drow guy. Like, we beat them all up. I don't know. And Karlak was locked out of doing all of her abilities because it wouldn't let me use any of them. So she could only use her main attack. And she was surrounded by 5 people, and she's got an ability that'll hit most of them in one swing. And she wasn't even allowed to use it, ever. I just don't understand. Don't understand how, like, it went from being... It wasn't perfect, but it went from being that to being impossible to survive a turn. We had Gale on our team, and Gale doesn't do anything. Gale doesn't do anything. I'm trying to let my people catch up so they don't fall too far behind. Where's the Sovereign?
After I finish my research here, I'll join her.
It's not here. Oh, it's up here, isn't it? Here it is. Where are you?
I'm coming along, just not fast enough. Any word on my people?
Uh,
I'm almost sorry to hear it. I hope to have the pleasure myself.
killed all the
There's
Dwerger.
plenty more guarding my people, but I'd say you've made a fine start.
See? Because I wanted to get this one done before I came back to talk to the Sovereign, right? So they're both here at the same spot.
It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon. The music shifts, still melancholic, but now streaked with hope.
Do you hear a new harmony? Serenity. I name you Peace Bringer.
Fragrant spores waft through the air. Your heart swells with bliss with your every breath.
Freely you have given to us. Freely you may take.
Yeah.
The Guardian Gate is open. Go
Yeah.
and claim
That's
your
fine.
reward. But before this, I have another boon to ask.
If we have Karlach carry the flower that shuts off magic, does that mean magic can't be used on that character? Or is it only the magic can't be used within the aura of it?
Shows you a drow.
The flower, right?
Myconid dead.
This one is called He Hunted Us. Hunt him in turn. Bring me his head, and I will know my circle is safe.
Right.
This near sounds like bad news. Guess we could lend a hand, right?
You're racking up quite the body count. Yeah.
Drow lurks in the ruins beyond the lake. Bring him death and return.
Right, so we can get our reward. From down here. For some reason, bumped into some sort of invisible wall. Let's go. Blue wedge. Okay. Pale corpse. Flump mating rituals.
The cover proudly announces this book to be Flump Mating Rituals.
Alright, why is this menu still open? Investigate and examine the book closely. Recall what you know of this title. Either 15. Oh, we ran into some bliss spores on the way in, that really helps. Nice, okay.
Underdark fauna is a topic much written on, but this title has never appeared in any collection you've seen.
Alright.
The scrutiny proves too much. The lurid text melts away before your eyes. An illusion. What remains are simple instructions written in a spare hand. The secret to forging adamantine.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. This is one of the people. That's one of the parts of ingredients for material ore and proper mold. Place the ore into the mold, the respective chamber. Pull the lever and lower the hammer. Prepare the ore for smelting. Open the valve to allow lava into the crucible. And drop the hammer. Right, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take a picture of this page so I don't have to try to cross-reference it later. But this is, they say you got to do this stuff in the right order, right? So, let's just take a picture of that page on my phone. And then I could just cross-reference it later.
Again with the adamantine forge. These people need a new hobby.
And take this. It says class action shrouded in shadow. It's light armor. So we can give it to Astarion, right? Why didn't we take the book? Did we not take the book? What's this? Icy metal. This is the other part of the staff that we needed, right? Because we got a part of a staff. What's this? Specs the frost cover the hole in the bottom of the chunky piece of iron. Yeah. The two pieces just screw together though, right? Because the one piece has a screw on the end of it. I guess we could just combine them. I doubt we need to forge them. I like to pick up everything. Right. We could probably do again Gale in here and talking to this guy. Actually, you know what? I've got a one-time use of it. We could go back and talk to the other guy that we've seen already.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What's your business down here?
We search for the adamantine forge.
Right. What's this book I found next to you?
The secrets to mastering the adamantine forge. Book disguised by magic.
Yeah, already worked it out, mate. Filro. Dawn. Yeah, all three of them are dead now. So.
Would share.
What was your knowledge of the forge?
To its operation. Book disguised by magic.
Yeah, we asked the question, but we kind of knew that anyway, right?
Workshop of Siluriali. Finest weapons in all creation.
The spell's power wanes.
Right.
You can ask no more questions.
Okay. Like if this was our reward. He gave us the impression that it was like going to be like riches, stuff like that, but it's not. I guess knowledge. Knowledge isn't too bad, I guess. Let's go talk to the other guy. Although I can't actually talk to him personally because we murdered him, so not us. But we can get Gale in. Gale should be able to do the trick. Right, let's swap Gale in. Gale should be over here. Nope, Gale's up there. Next to Withers.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Come on, Gale.
Delighted. Wonderful.
Right, so you can't, like, if you were part of the team that killed a character, you can't personally talk to them yourself. They won't talk to you. So, you need to have another character that can do it. So Gale can cast it for free as many times as he wants, because we put it as a ritual spell for him.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
The glowing tree, what is it? Okay.
Protector of the adamantine forge.
Right.
Born from hellish heat. In hellish heat. Destroyed.
Right. So pour some lava on him, is what he's telling us.
It steals the weave. Protects me from the others.
Okay. What others? Sargrim. Sargrim must have been the one we just looked at.
Adamantine forge. Only one of us may find.
Where would I find this forge?
My pack found me, fed me.
Gnome flesh.
Gnome flesh.
No! Not gnome flesh!
Location was Durn's task. I learned of the Guardian.
I guess.
The spell's power wanes. You
All
can
right.
ask no more questions.
Okay, fair enough. Don't think we learned anything more from this guy that we didn't already know. It says, like, fight fire with fire, basically. That's what it says. Don't need Gale in our team. Or do we? Should we keep Gale? Like this, right? Anti-magic field. Does this anti-magic field stop magic from being cast on you?
My favorite.
So if that anti-magic field stopped magic being cast on us,
so many friends already.
I can just have Karlak hold it. And then she can't be... Look how close we are to leveling. I mean, we're about a quarter of the way off, right? Right here. Combine. It's got to combine with 3 pieces. All 3 of these guys supposed to have had a piece each. There might be a piece found where we are, right? Hard to say. Okara. Half-eaten gnome. So two of them had a piece of this weapon on them, but the third person didn't. Technically. How it's looking at now. Let's go back to Darn. And check Darn again. Secret no mustache. And the arcane tower. This one? Could forge a weapon up on. Could go see what that weapon that we could forge is. Got a. Can I go to? Can we change to like the world map from here? Or do we have to quick travel? We can't quick travel it. I like how we can actually quick travel here. I was gonna say I like how we can quick travel out to anywhere that's near the like world map entrance. That's not actually true. Right. What's this? Right. We're not actually in the world map yet, so need to travel out. Need to get outside of this ruin. That should have us. Able to teleport to where we want to be then. We've been in that room. Make it out like there's a way out in that room. Probably one of those small holes. Who are these guys? Oh, they're the guards at the door.
Got it.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
I can use the secret dash.
To the death.
And attack him. There's a few goblins out here, but they're not very strong. See, they only get one action, look.
Have to keep going.
The issue we're having with the Drogo is that they have more than one action. And they got fairly hefty with the health points as well, to be honest with you. Insta-kill. Got our insta-kill off there. It's not even fair, is it? This is the problem that they have. The problem they have is that they don't stand a chance. These are the fights we've been doing up until now, and then we got to deal with that stuff. Although we did deal with a bunch of Draugr earlier. They weren't as hard. They weren't as hard as that group that we got to deal with, though. So.
Have to keep going.
She did actually summon it.
What now?
Game, honestly. Just make the ceiling disappear so I can see where I'm looking. Right. Like, it's pretty straightforward. That one died instantly, nice.
You're not gonna like this, mate.
I love that. You're not gonna like this, mate.
Shall we dance? A better position.
There, goblins are dead. Nice and easy. Might be all of the goblins now, to be honest. Right. Let's make sure we check it up the top here.
I'm way too big.
Burrow hole there for shrinking. Although when you shrink, you're not big enough to go in there. I don't know. I don't know. Someone said you can shrink yourself to go in them. And then it still says that you're too big when you do shrink yourself. So, not quite sure. Even tried to shrink myself twice. That didn't work either. It's a wooden chest that only has a bunch of torches in it. Nice. I'm pretty sure these goblins have been cleared out. Should have all of them down now. Alright, world map, quick travel. Where's the forge? It's over here. Yeah. It's there. It's over here. Wonder if we got... What if we got all the right stuff on ourselves for it? Can't remember if we're supposed to make sure we've got certain things to activate this forge with. I would have assumed... Was it this building? It's one of these buildings around here, isn't it? Could be the basement of this one. You can go down into the hole, but let's just open this door. Which does lead into... Is this the actual forge? Here? Yeah, it is actually. This is the forge. Hey, Sif dog, how you doing? Is it Sif as in like Dark Souls Sif? The dog that carries the big sword? Because it's a dog called Sif. And I'm wondering if the name is a reference. What are we forging today? There's supposed to be a weapon. Like a quest weapon. Combine. What was it we were supposed to forge in here? Infernal... It's supposed to be infernal alloy, right? Yeah, that one? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, mate. Infernal alloy, right? Will my wood still burn here if I go and get my infernal alloy? Sure, that's what he wanted me to bring here, right? Wait a minute. I got adamantine chunks. We forge with adamantine chunks instead? Do you reckon? I don't have them on me anymore. Oh, yeah. I have no idea what we're forging. I have never used the forge before. I don't even know what I'm supposed... The infernal alloy is for something else? One of the different types of infernal metals, though, right? Is what we're looking for. Where's my... I have no idea the layout of this camp. Where's my box hiding? Here's a door. Rivers is in here. Where? Yeah, I got the bark. That's why it's got the embers glowing in it now. I just put the bark in. You craft a weapon there with a base weapon. Oh, I can just take a base weapon. Can we plus one? Can we plus one a basic weapon? So you're saying like, could I like make this a Bloodies Great Axe 1? So don't go looking around for hours. Is this bark good for like as many weapons as we want to make, or is it good for just one? Has to be a regular weapon. There should be a book there that mentions which weapons. You can only get one, right? Okay. Right. What the fuck is this? Oh, right, the Dark Justice armor, yeah. What would I want? Like a knife, maybe? I got 2 special blades with Astarion already. Maybe make like a great sword. See if we can get a better one, or a great axe. So it has to be a basic weapon, so it would have to be this one, and not this one. That was already +1. This was just a +1. You're saying it'd have to be this one, the non-+1 one. Hang on, this is just a dagger +1. It's not as good as what he's got on. This is Assassin's Touch. Definitely Slumber. What weapon do you recommend we try to make? I got this wand that resurrects, that gives us a zombie, but like can't work out how we get the zombie to like do anything and or leave where the zombie is standing. So like there's a lot of stuff that we only kind of feel like we're halfway doing, to be honest with you. You can use a plain dagger, sickle, or rupture, goblins undoing. Goblins get disadvantage on attack rolls. So we could try a dagger in there, you say? I don't think I've actually seen a sickle, to be honest with you.
Is that blood?
This entire playthrough.
Never mind.
Decent for clearing traps outside of combat. You can summon him before fights so it doesn't eat your action in combat. So what do? Just like use the wand? Is that what I do? And it'll summon him, is that how it works? Not this knife then, apparently. Who said a dagger? Sickle or great sword? I'll grab a great sword, I guess. I forgot a step. Isn't the wood already in the fireplace? Oh no, there. I have to do this first?
The bark is in place. Now, for a great sword, dagger, or sickle.
Right. Right. Will this become like a guard, like the Guardian Bane weapon or something?
The flames sputter away. The dagger is yours for the taking.
Right.
Time to get this thing fired up.
We get it. Ooh, it's blue now. What's it got? The Scissor Dagger. Silences targets on hit. I mean, the secondary weapon he's got right now is Goblin Bane. It only makes goblins take disadvantage against him. So, it doesn't really do anything outside of goblins giving him less trouble, right? So, we put in his offhand, right? Goblins undoing, disadvantage on attack rolls against him. So we could remove this one. And then put this one in, because the silences mages now. I think we do better off with 2 hunter daggers, to be honest with you. Just keep, like, doubling up on the rupture over and over and over again. Could be quite nice. Alright.
I can keep going a little longer now.
No one
stop me yet.
It's one less thing that we have to do. What else could we do? Anything now that can gain us some XP while we're at it. Guess we could check our journal. We can find both of these in the mysterious tower nearby, right? So once it's to go to the tower, what do we do? Just run past the turrets? I assume we just run past the turrets. I have to, like, one at a time, sneak in, maybe. We could try the arcane tower, that's what it's called, right? Trying to make sure that we do as many of the side quests as we can, to be honest. I'm trying to just remember anything that we might have to do. Bromlum? I don't know the traders by name. Who's Bromlum? I'm not that well acquainted with the names of the traders. Do we ever actually give... No, we need to level up one more time so we can give Astarion Ranger. Once we give Astarion Ranger... we can give him this... he's got this hide armor. Yeah, he's got this hide armor that we're waiting to put on him, but we need to give him the ranger. We need to give him the ranger class to get the medium armor proficiency. What's he got? Swoop star. At the start of combat, the wearer gains 3 momentum for 3 turns. Momentum just gives you longer move distance, right? I think like class action, shadows, shrouded in shadow. I don't know what it does. Sorry. Guess we go examine it. And then we ask for more details. Right. Oh, become invisible for 2 turns. Invisibility ends early if you attack, cast a spell, or take an action. Or take damage. Okay. So it just lets him become invisible if he wants to. I think that might be better than what he has currently. Still just wearing his basic armor that we started with, though, to be honest. And we got these boots that let him gain a free dash. Once per turn, when you dash, you gain Wrath, sorry. Right? And then we get these gloves that once per turn, if he dashes, he can get a free jump. So we can dash and jump for free. And then we also gain Wrath, which I think is the reason. No, actually, I don't know. I've never really dashed up to someone and attacked them. So we passed all our rolls with the Necronomicon. But we need to... What is it we need to do now? There's something we need to do with it. I can't remember. We've unlocked being able to read the pages. We just don't understand the pages at the moment. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we need to do. Right. Some of these books, when you interact with them, they actually have proper animations for interacting with them. Right, okay. What are we looking for? Like he's got some good gear on.
It's good to be alive.
And she doesn't. She doesn't. What was the hat he was wearing?
Soldier.
Keep a blade close.
This is like... Sounds like something, maybe this will actually work with... This will work with Karlach, right? Maybe? We pulled this sword. This sword is a long sword. Performance, +1 performance. We gain this fella a Louvre melody class action from it. The Staff of Crones we have as well. We have Sickness Topple. Yeah, I don't think we want to swap that. We stole this sword from the guy right at the start of the game, yeah? We told him to drop it on the floor, and he did. He was very kind as to just drop it for us, so he just picked it up and ran off. So yeah, I think that worked. I was happy with that result, to be honest with you. Sorry. She has a ring in her inventory, she's not wearing it. What's this? The throwing distance one, yeah. For extra damage for throwing stuff.
What's next?
What have you got? You got everything on? She has the Great Sword of Justice one. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that we need to do. Like I said, let me just tidy up my inventory while we're at it. Swathed in shadows, while obscured by shadow, the wearer gains +1 to saving throws when attacked. Deals additional damage to targets that are on fire. That's fine. It looked like a decent weapon. Right. I'm not sure.
Alright, what now?
I don't know if there's actually any reason to talk to any of these goblins now they're dead. Back over here. Right. Down this way. What else have we got to do down here? We'll possibly bypass. We could do the arcane tower. We just can't attack the turrets that attack you. They don't really deal a lot of damage though. We could probably sneak past them with Astarion, to be honest with you. All things considered. There's the arcane tower, it was down there. We go here. It's across this way, I believe. There's a goblin. There was a secret stash, wasn't there? So let me go. Secret stash. Is that it? Maybe it's just a backpack. Would it have still been visible if I didn't have a marker to tell me that it was there? Right. That way, actually. It's up past the centipede hive. Wait a minute. No? It's another. It's just a hidden pathway behind the fake wall. Leads you to the backdoor passage into the old hag's house. Auntie Ethel. A dead drow. Let's go to the arcane tower. Let's see.
Trust me.
Right. I put us into turn-based combat last time. Right, okay. Does look like you might be able to jump down over there and go through that window, but probably not, to be honest with you. Wasn't so bad, was it? We've been here before, but it put us into turn-based combat with the turrets. And then I ran up and tried to attack the turret. You can't deal damage to the turret, so I was like, let's just let's just not come here for now and come back later. Turns out it's not really that bad. What if we could turn these off once we get inside, like... Probably could run in with everyone all at once. Oh god, that sneeze come on rather suddenly. Right. So we're turning these off?
Well, hello. Hardly a challenge.
Right. So got a 17. We break the lock before we even had our bonus on. Nice. Let's go.
No one back home will ever believe this. I sense magic. But where?
The fuck, like? She's actually dead. I realised she was actually dead.
What now? It's anything.
Useless junk.
What is this trickery? A light without a wick. How are you meant to use the damn thing?
Still breathing, despite everything.
I press every button but the one I'm trying to press. No. So it's this doorway below us. Right.
Fading fast. I must heal.
What a day.
Yo, open. What was that? Magic armor. Is it supposed to be a hint? Only ever find scrolls. How long is 2 turns when we're not in turn-based combat? Probably not very long, right?
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
She has magical armor, right? Right. Featherfall could have us drop down there easy. I'd say like you just distract them by having someone sit by the window, but I don't think that's makes any difference, does it? They always target the closest person to them. That looks promising, doesn't it? Let's go down here. Probably shouldn't go on my own. Don't see the tongue of badness. There you go. Nice. That's the plant we were looking for. Right. We're seeing barrels of water everywhere. So I'm getting suspicious. Adamantine chunks? No. The Timax spores, that's the other one we needed. Oops. We want to broke the thing open. And then the game's like, you shouldn't have done that. Or at least I'm imagining that the game's like, you shouldn't have done that. We can go down there. It's all those flowers. Anything else? Down there? Not that I can see. That tree may be worth investigating. I don't know. Seems perfectly innocent to me. There's a tower. Or there's an elevator. Sorry. That's what I meant to say. An elevator of sorts.
Why won't this bloody thing work? It doesn't look broken.
Right. Some rations here. I'll take.
Yawn.
You pick up a book with Carla, she's like, yawn. She don't need no books. Pick up. Right. Right. I'm suspicious, like I said. There's gotta be a reason why it gives you... Traveler's chest is up above me, right? Yeah. She's fine. She can carry free. We good? Let's jump up. She can still jump up. No. Okay. I was suspicious. We had to throw water on it to destroy it. Doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, now we know. You don't throw water at it. It's... Shocking. Like how everyone's just gonna get stuck in different places. Here's what we can do. We can send them to camp. Then we can join them all back together in camp. Then we can, so let's say we move Shadow into that bottom area. She broke her legs. She can heal herself, so it's not really that big a deal.
That's curious. No chance I'll fit through that.
Right, okay.
Can't give up now.
Not sure if this will work, but seriously?
Just a brief respite.
Looks like some kind of magical contraption. Now to get it to work.
Descend. Are we up here with it? Or is it up here now? do we manage to get it up here? I believe I have a featherfall. Quickly get over here as well. Right. Nice. This. Mushrooms. That. Right. Anything around you worth looking for, looking at, checking out?
Open up.
Nope, as far as I can tell, no. Could be. You drop the flowers by the turrets to turn the turrets off, possibly?
What's that?
Right, what have we got? Balsam, acorn truffle, bling. What if we need this? Oh, really?
Watch your back. Should be easy.
Should be easy. Right, nice.
Have a lot on my mind. And well, in it.
Crazy. Flask stand. Pot's worth 10. No. Build up stack rags, take. Only worth 1. Potion of invisibility, yeah. But it's a necklace though. Kinda looked like a necklace, right? Right, there's a lever on the other side of this wall. Oh, that's not right. Right. What were they making in here? Anti-magic properties of the Sistery flower. Nothing massively interesting, I don't think. Those are books. Take those.
Anything of use?
We're looking for. Where are you going? Okay.
Still nothing.
Just gotta set this, turn this engine on down here, maybe. Most likely course of action, right? As far as I can tell. Are they always on the crossbow? Don't use the crossbow all that much. Of that. Seems to think that this gem is the barrel, which is clearly not correct. Right. We found broken mechanical parts, right? Unless... Let's give us lots of these gemstones. There would have been something in here somewhere that would have told us. You could try... I actually said remove item that time. Let's try the flower. I think anti-magic is going to make the thing go up. I don't think so. Oh, maybe it is. Alright, okay. The game usually gives you stuff that you might need near to things that you might need them on. Okay, so now we powered that up. The other things, the turrets have turned off. I think the elevator's active now, right? Go to the top floor. And possibly get in a fight with something. I say we give it to Carlac. Here we go. Might not be the top floor, but it's a floor we haven't been on yet. There's also that hidden wall. Right, okay.
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really.
Okay, what's this ring do? Mage's friend, +1 arcana, +1 religion. Sounds good to me. What have I got on? I actually have a space for spearing. Sounds good to me.
The old collar with the runes. I just felt it tremble.
The old column with the ruins? The old what with the ruins?
The old collar with the runes. I just felt it tremble.
The old collar with the ruins. Just felt it tremble. Why? Should she be wearing it? Let's put it on for a second.
Wits and blades, always sharp. Well, look at that. Self-service for a pet. Or other collar wearer, I suppose. Looks like the larder's run empty. Looks like the larder's run empty.
What did it do? Self-service for pet. Self-service. I don't know.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. What's inside?
Take that. I wanted to steal that, the head that was mounted on the wall. Dearest Lorne, Lenore, I'm not sure I should say this, but your last letter really worried me. Why in all hells would you tame a boule? Just because you found it near Myra's grave doesn't mean that it's a sign. I'm really worried about you, Lenore. The boule is not a pet. Using it as a guardian is one thing, but you sound quite taken by it. I know you don't want to come back before you finish your research, but if you are feeling lonely, you know my door is always open. Lots of love and hugs, Amaranth. P.S. It's really warms my heart to hear that you put the autumn croncus flowers on Mira's grave. And remember, she liked to roll around in them, even though she'd always sneeze after. She was such a soft and loyal dog. I wish there was more I could do. It's worth 10. I'll take it. Pile of books. Shelf books. Fancy books. What have we got? Careful out of Tirsu ciphers. An engraved disc of Githyanki origin, containing the complex cipher that can decrypt ancient Gith dialects. A useful discovery if one should encounter such archaic writings. Maybe we have already. It gives us a reason to go back to the ruins that we go to right at the start of the game, right? Came to this corner. We go up again. Looks like we can.
New sounds to the like a pressure break. Is it the foe? That foul, contemptuous heel.
You know these words. They are from the opening stanza of a play you found in this very tower.
Oh, nice. Right. This is a quote, so I'd assume that's out of the play.
Come out of love for me, not for blood and sea. Command as if you could, my lord, my lord.
Will I ever know? How can I show myself the darkest me? I am all alone. Please, I can hold your hand. Just for a while. It's one of these two, right? Finally, as you see fit, my liege. Can I hold your hands just for a while? Sounds like a command, right?
Of course, my love. Don't be afraid, sweet girl. What can I do? Would you like a hug?
Yes, please. It's gonna crush me to death, right? Aww.
His arms are too tight and too low for a comfortable hug, as if he's meant to be embracing someone slightly shorter.
Remember, you are loved, Lenore, so much. You're doing great. And everyone will be so proud of you. As I already am.
His name is Bernard. Animated armor. Right, I guess if we would have made one of those prompts wrong, it would have attacked us. What we got? Round flask. Broken machinery. Right, okay. Oh wait. They get disorientated if we get near them with the magic. Stool of Hill Giant Strength. Wait, what? A Stool of Hill Giant Strength. You feel the surge of strength as you approach the chair. Curious effect. We just take this and keep it on us, and we'll always feel its strength, right? There, I'm sat on it. Right. It has resistances to piercing, necrotic, fire. Why is this stool so hard? This stool got so much resistance. Right.
Something over there.
What did that do?
Who knows? Stuff isn't in the same level we're in, is it? Too grey. No, it's the stuff that's below us. We get into the area below us. Let's keep an eye open.
What did that do? What was that?
I mean, it doesn't look like the things we were looking at were in there. Does it look like we can get in? It's got to be on the floor below, right? How do we not see that earlier?
Seems simple enough.
It was torn and patched in many places. I think we gotta go down one floor. For some reason we didn't check this bookshelf over here properly. This is kind of weird, but...
Disc is formed from slate and engraved with Tirsu. The markings look familiar, but you can make no sense of their logic or structure. Using the cipher you found, you may be able to reveal the disc's meaning.
Okay. Well, we beat the roll with both of the die. Being a gift Yankee, I guess that's where I get my advantage from, yeah. 22 roll. Nice and easy.
You recall a method your ancestors used to conceal information from its illithid slavers and apply it to the disc. From the symbols, a pattern forms. And from that pattern, a story emerges. The Prince of the Comet, Part 1. So it was that we were free from Gake shackles and turned our blades on each other. The heavens were shattered, and one great empire was divided in two. Gith traveled to the Hells to broker help for her people, her cause. Vlaakith would have you believe Mother Gith proclaimed her our queen. Lies. Gith made no such proclamation. Vlaakith seized the empire against the mother's wishes, but Gith had nurtured a son, Orpheus, Prince of the Comet, the true heir. He knew Vlaakith's treachery. Orpheus rallied Gith's honor guard and declared the throne for himself. The War of the Comet had begun. You've heard tell of the prince who betrayed Vlaakith, but these writings accuse Vlaakith of betraying Gith herself. No wonder the tale was so expertly encoded.
Item received. Part 1. Right. Okay, nothing really. Right. Let's go back up.
Command is issued. My lord, my liege.
Okay. I'll try the different things.
Reveal what you wish to see.
Received a ring. Bernard's secret. Gilded ring. Gilded light. Okay. Alright. Which ring can I take off for now?
My ring lit up. Must have been linked to that button.
This is somewhat different entirely. With all the other stuff that was on the table. Basilisk oil. Okay. Staff of Arcane Blessing. Perhaps sack. Piles of books. Okay. Crazy. Yep, now this hole in the wall is open. Interesting. Right. I think we may have fully explored this tower so far. We're going to... I'll be honest guys, I started the stream after I finished the night shift, so I'm kind of a little bit tired. We're going to end early today, but I'll probably be back on later because we're going to be playing some Elden Ring Night Rain with my brother and some of his friends. So yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing any Elden Ring, then feel free to join us later. But I'm sorry to leave you guys so early, so soon. But yeah, I'm kind of tired, so forgive me forgive me for that. Normally when I do a night shift, I don't actually start a stream. I just skip the day and take a rest, but I wanted to... I really actually want to play this game. I really do. So, yeah, it's just kind of like... It's really fun. I've been enjoying it. So, oh, there's a box on the table. Picked up one uncovered mysteries, it's called. Crazy. Let's save the game again. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining us. And if we see you later, we'll see you later. If not, enjoy your weekend, guys. Have a good one. Bye.